Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 262. We seem to be heading inexorably and rather quickly to 300 and only crawling along, but I guess that's to be expected. So what are we going to do this episode? Well, if we have a look here, you can see that we're waiting on the processing units, of course. Processing units are waiting on red circuits. Red circuits are waiting on coil, which was what we were trying to fix, but we have sort of fixed it because they're not waiting on the base mineral oil. The real problem is just this processing is just too slow. We need to have the ingots come out faster so that we can potentially speed this up as well. And we may even need to speed up this. So I want to spend just a moment doing that. I've actually, between episodes, made sure that I've got better versions of all of these things available so that we can do that. I could build one of my stops here and just use the upgrade planner, but we're jumping like a couple of levels, not one, I think. So if I was to go back to, well, actually, how many are there? Why don't we measure it the high risk way? So we have actually that's picking up too many items. We have 11 of the blast furnaces, which means we must have 33 of, yeah, we've got 33 of those guys. 33 of the chemical furnaces and 11 of the blast furnaces. And I think these ones are constantly waiting. So they could definitely go faster. So I'm not worried about this part just yet. But let's focus on these ones, get it faster. If we need more belts to ship over here, we'll get more belts. I probably also want to increase the induction furnaces. So blast furnaces, I'll show you actually what I did between episodes. I added these things in here, so we've got blast furnaces up to 4. We have chemical furnaces that also go to 4. We have induction furnaces, and we have the casting machines. I think we had everything else. I'm not entirely sure. Let me create some orders. I don't think I want 3s. Oh, they're coming back. Okay. Let's get rid of those then. Casting machine 3. I think I've got rid of that. Oh, there. So what I want then is the blast furnace. Oh, go away. Blast furnace 4s. We'll get 11 if we can. Blast furnace 4s and then chemical furnace 4s, where we need 33. That might be more challenging. Let me just see. Yeah, it needs advanced processing units. So that's definitely a bit more challenging. How many have we actually got so far? We've got 12. Okay. The other things that I wanted to do were the strand casting machine. These ones, we want strand casting machines. I think they go up to 4 as well. Strand casting 4. How many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 level 4 strand casting machines. Strand casting machines. 7. And I think I have 2 induction furnaces going into each one. Induction furnace, yes, so we want level 4 induction furnaces as well. That would be that one, and that would be 14. If we can do it, but I think we're going to need a few more advanced processing units to be able to do this. So I guess what we're going to do, because there are advanced processing units around, we're just not delivering them yet because it's a very stop-start process, and this is what this is for, to try and resolve that. We're also going to have to go back to our mineral oil and deal with that final product that has completely filled a tank. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to head up to here first of all, because once we're there we can grab some advanced processing units. Right, stay here. Let's just get 220, maybe I'll get 400. And I guess I want to return to here. And then we'll go to copper. So I'll get the machines building. The ones we needed more of were the chemical furnace. The chemical furnace, which is this one. And the induction furnace, we currently only have 4 of the induction furnace. So we need more of that as well. The reason you're not where we need you to be is because of reinforced concrete brick. Not the other reason, and that shouldn't be a problem right now. Unless there's no room for you to put reinforced concrete, that's a problem. Yeah, that is a consequence of... Let me grab, say, those and just shove them in there. Having a shortage of the product. This is kind of cool. Oh, I made this a level 6 machine as well. It's kind of cool to see when it needs to reload the concrete in here. I mean, if I wanted to be really serious about that, I could probably extend this somewhat. Yeah, all of that sort of looks quite cool when it happens. We also seem to be a little bit short on these bricks now that we're doing all of this, but I mean, as long as this machine can tick over, we're good. And now that that's started again, there seems to be quite a lot of work going on. What are we up to? 7 induction furnaces. Chemical furnaces only up to 16. I think maybe we'll come back to this one. Actually, what I could do in the interim is come over here. And we'll quickly attend to this. I think we can. I've got clarifiers. So while I can't decide what I want to do, maybe what I should do is just clarify away some of this material, which is really wasteful because this is quite a significant component of it, and I'm sure that we're going to want whatever. Can you not clarify this? Is that not a recipe? Ooh, we actually have to turn it into something. That's interesting. Excuse me. Okay, well, if we have to turn it into something, we just need chemical plants. Chemical plants. I know I've got some of those in here somewhere. Why don't I split the difference basically and say, okay, no, not that. This one, acetone. Fermentation base into that one. And this one can be fermentation base into the ethanol. And then we need tanks. And an overflow valve. Into clarifiers. Oh, and these guys make other product as well, don't they? They make this stuff. So there is going to be a need to fill in down here. This is a westward one, much like that. That's not very good though. I'm more interested in maybe one of these, if I can fit it in. We don't need this for anything else, so we may as well tidy up. What's this purple thing? Oh. Now, rail. Okay, that doesn't look unreasonable. Now, all of these are producing this guy, who we know we don't particularly want. You guys can go close. Actually, both of you can go close. Now, there is another product that we also have to get rid of, and that's the one from these guys. You can go close. And there we have it. So now we've got a bit longer of a waiting time. So this will start filling up again. This is filling really fast. We're not having a problem with base mineral oil at this time. We'll do something with these gases when we work out what we actually want to do. For now, I'm going to go back here, see if the rest of the materials that we want for copper have been done. And it's certainly the intention to head over to all of those various circuit components and do what we need to with them sort of ASAP as well. Okay, so 14 is at 8. 33 is at 17. These things are slow-ish to build. They only take 5 seconds, but yeah, they're still struggling to get the reinforced concrete brick in a reasonable time. Let me just make sure that the reinforced concrete brick is still coming. I'd assume it is. Yeah, there is reinforced concrete brick in there. So I guess, yeah, we're still not quite done there. So this might be a story of 2 parts. Let's do what we can, and we'll deal with more when we get there. Take that away. Basically, I want to get to a point where I guess I have exhausted all of the refinements that you can easily do, including with modules, and then we'll probably start needing to blast furnace, whatever it is. What have we got? Chemical furnace, blast furnace 4s. Okay. We'll inevitably potentially need to build another. So what have we got now? Crafting speed 3 versus the original crafting speed of 1. 3 times the production now. Okay, so these chemical furnaces. Which we need about 16 more of, so I'm going to change that number to 16 now. And we don't need the blast furnaces, we've already used them. this should be resulting in a lot more you're waiting for those. Why are they not moving through fast enough? Does this belt may need to be improved. Right, and now this belt might need to be improved because you are having trouble unloading all of your stuff, so that's good. Because that's suggesting to me that this is now going to be too slow, which is perfect. I kind of needed it to get to that point. Maybe I should make a planner for this. There's not that many belts though, so by the time I've made a planner, I'll also be complete. I'll worry about those later. So what I think I need to do then is start using, maybe from down here, faster belt. And then maybe at least one of these needs to be fully sped up. Right, now that should, if everything's going according to plan, mean that we're getting down here with a bit of regularity. These items are speed, what are they, speed 1.95, but that's because they've got a speed module in them. And these ones are speed 1.95 as well. When we put the, what are you? You are the induction furnace. So when we put an induction furnace 4 in there, we now have speed 3.9. Which should mean that eventually you're going to have backed up. Well, it doesn't actually look like you are backing up anything. What about now? Yeah, you can definitely be faster. So the strand casting machine 4 is speed 3.9 as well. And you don't appear to be fast enough to unload this stuff now, which is good. We probably need that and a faster belt. And this one is probably going to need to be green. How are you doing? You are still not unloading fast enough. Interesting. Okay, well that might partly be that this is not flowing fast enough once it gets down there. Yeah, that's better. Express stack. You're not getting anything anymore. That's no good. Why not? Maybe we can't actually afford to speed all. I want to speed these guys up. So oh, I miscounted. This lot is still not fast enough. You can take modules. What are you? Express stack inserter. What are you? Pellet press 2. And what about you guys? Are you ever... I may have to address here. That's all I'm actually going to address right at this second. I didn't want to make this... I didn't want this to take over the whole episode. It's probably slightly better. It's not enough better though, clearly. Go all the way back to there as green. And of course we'll put slightly more pressure on that, but that's fine. Right, so did I leave my... No, I didn't, because it was going to be in the way. The thing we'll look into now is our circuitry components that we were starting to build the other day. Probably starting down here, so we need an input. This is a westways input, which I guess is like that, is it? Or it's really like one of these. So actually what I should do is have a look at this this one we're doing up here. You're actually west. And this side actually currently perfectly does the circuits already. Now, I don't want to do this. We're not having it dedicated for just one place. So I guess I want to do... I don't mind picking... Oh, let's just get that. Do I want to be over there? Maybe. Yeah. And then we're basically level with the rail line. So this makes this kind of easy. If if I was to go like so, then that should fit like a glove, just in like so. And I should be able to come up here, say no, we don't actually want this bit. So that means we don't need that one, and we don't need that one, so we only need these three. Yeah, we might have to change that name. I don't actually need to waste all of my resources. We need a... I guess we just use one of these normal... That's not normal for us though. We need to go the other way, so I probably need this one. Or this one would be slightly better. Like so. And that is CPUs. Or at least it will be when we have this added to it. Oh wow, we're ordering stuff already. Oh, we were ordering the wrong stuff. Okay, stop. Yeah, that was slightly frustrating. Awkward. We don't actually need these guys. Oh, crud. Better. Yes, you are not to be ordering those things. How about you go to there instead, and hopefully you don't come back. Good. Yeah, one little mistake to be wary of. So that's CPUs. Right, now. Yeah, you are actually in the way, but I think that will be okay. We'll just leave you there for the moment. We'll do this one up the top first. I'll just grab those little items. Actually, which ones are we short of? I can't remember. Anyway, not to worry. This is for transistors. So if we go to our recipes, transistors, silicon wafer. So they're rather different resources. Although similar in some respects to what we've just put in. So I guess we could whack that down. Now, this guy needs to be turned off because these are not the right resources. Am I actually out of... I am. Interesting. That was probably a good safety precaution. Deliberate, of course. So, yeah, the resources we need here are silicon. We have silicon already. Tinned copper wire, which is that one. It is 20, isn't it? Yeah. And the other one is plastic bar. So plastic is going to get a absolute thrashing again very shortly. We probably need to go there, don't we? Yeah, minus 20k. Plastic, yeah. And then these are obviously going to have to change as well. The building of these is probably kind of similar without needing the sulfuric. In fact, yeah, I mean, we need this. It just has to apply to something a little bit different, doesn't it? So why don't I go to there. And we are going to want another... I mean, this is a little bit over the top, but it works, doesn't it? Should really turn those guys off. So I guess what we need to do is get those two areas built. Thorsten Stanizok 05. Yeah, there we go. Get it all built. Fix the formulas up above, then like finish it, and then maybe actually maybe we should have a look at that. Yeah, then like move this and do this one. That might be the easiest way to do this. You're down there, are you? What exactly are you waiting for? Don't know. A warehouse. Okay, never mind. So that's not going to take very long. Maybe what I could look into is we could jump on board. It shouldn't take very long to finish unloading. Right, and now we could direct this one to the ME and finish off copper perhaps with the time that's elapsed since. don't go anywhere. Now, I did want to check one thing. I didn't need any more of those. Maybe I did need one of those. And I didn't need 14 of those, but I think I needed 2. So, do we have 16? We've got 14. When I say finish off, I want to actually get all 16. Fantastic. Okay, in that case, we can then head back to copper. Yeah, head up here, say. Yeah. Oh, I got this in here twice. Must have. Okay, where'd we get up to? I think the blast furnaces were fine. Here we go. Oh. I'm carrying something I better not be. So, where did that blast furnace end up? Never mind. Not blast furnace. Chemical furnace. Not that. Q. Three left. Interesting. Okay, let me just check what I've got here then. Map. Somewhere in there, I've got a 1. All right. I guess I could use a green to highlight that, actually. If I use a green, I'm going to upgrade everything, which is not exactly what I wanted to do. Actually, blast furnace 1. Let me get a new one. Now, what I want to do is I want to take yellow belt and make it blue belt, and yellow underground, make it blue underground. Oh, and I want to take blast furnace 1. Make it blast furnace 4. I haven't seen which one of the blast furnaces was left as a 1. But I guess, oh. We might have to come back to dealing with that. This is interesting. We must have... Yeah, we have the 16k. I actually am wondering if I need to increase this limit, though. Not to worry. Alright, so that's more or less the end of this exercise. Probably the wrong bots are going to steal all of those. In fact, that is such an issue that I think I'll grab my train and take it back to the make everything, so it gets recycled properly. And then we'll head back, see where we're up to. Back to circuits. And you go to make everything. Oh, I was about to jump out there. That would have been tragic. Okay. Good. They've all been recycled. Now... oh, the red belt. Yes. We may need to upgrade that, or... yeah, maybe we just upgrade that and everything should be fine. Seems to be struggling to top us up with belt though. So I guess I won't worry about that too much. Take me back to up there. Okay, so I get this one. And if we delete those guys because we don't need them. Fine, you can use those bots. Now, these guys are not the gold coils. These are the those ones. And these products are not this one. They are the transistors. You could probably be turned on. Change these to the green guys. You'll be in here, won't you? Yeah, that one. And that one. What are the other products you need? Plastic. Plastic. Right, so that's essentially this one built. Beautiful. Oh, go away. Now, the final one. That's not too much stuff. That's a reasonable bit. We need to move this out of the way. I might need another titanium chest. Damn, I can't make one. Might need 2 of these then. Okay. Can I fit it down here? That one. It'd have to be on the other like so. What's in here? Some useful things like that. Like that. Ghost Reader. Oh, bots. So then we need to get this sort of thing, but facing in the other direction. Is there a fairly clean version? It would be one of these, wouldn't it? I guess something like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is not what we're going to do. So for the product that goes in here, integrated electronics, that is this one, which is all but identical to the CPUs. So we're not going to be coming out the back here. We're not going to be coming out the back. Instead, in fact, what is the difference between CPUs, silicon nitride, and it is, that's the gilded copper, so plastic and tinned copper wire are the only differences. Plastic and tinned copper wire. Okay, good. So if I was to copy all of that, like so. I'm gonna turn you, whoops, you off. What's this? Toggle you guys off to stop wasting my resources. I don't really care about that stuff. Oh, no, we want you on. No, wait a minute. We want you on. We don't want you on. And then I need an exit down here. That will be like one of these, perhaps. Is there one that, yes, is a bit cleaner, this one. Okay. Put that in there. Oh, we're almost out. And yes, I need to check. Apparently there's a setting where you don't have to keep doing this to create blueprints, but it will just automatically lay ghosts down for you. So I need to find where that is and implement it. It'd certainly help, but never mind for now. For now we have that, and we're going to need to change formulas. It looks like my bots have already done their handiwork through here, so we can do that. We can change these ones to the gilded version, to the tinned copper wire version. You can be tinned copper wire. Tinned copper wire, and you guys can be plastic. Plastic. And let's get our new stop called 05. Where are we using 05? Very good. Oh, and we need one of these just here. Thorsten Stanizok 05. Let's have a look what it's after. That looks about right. That shouldn't take too long. We're up at the hour though, so I guess I'm going to well, get ready to call it, I suppose. We need this mechanism. Oops. You want to go there, I think. And then the wiring goes from you to you to you. And we're ordering everything. That's lovely. How much plastic do we have at this point? 8.9. Plastic is going to start being a little bit more stretched. That should finish off this job. So, yeah, we're just about there. I guess there's one of these, and there's the plastic one. And yeah, it's all good. Oh, we probably need to tell this to actually order the sulfuric acid. Yep, train on the way, and down here we probably also need to actually order sulfuric acid. Train, boom. Boom. But otherwise, let's call it there, guys, and I'll be back in about 3-4 days, so you're not going to miss that many episodes. We're not going to have that much of a layoff for holidays, but see you then, and bye-bye for now.